Hey everybody, Devil Hunter, but I'm sure you already knew that. So today is a bit of a different reaction. So I watched this channel called the Best Defense Foundation. They're a non-profit organization that will take mainly World War II veterans back to the spots where they fought and served so that those veterans can have closure. So, yeah. When it comes to generations that fought in war, like the Greatest Generation, slash the World War II generation, they're passing on every day. They're not going to be here much longer. The next 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, they're not going to be here anymore. So I believe, get their stories while we can, so that their story can live on forever. And I also believe in the motto and creed of the Best Defense Foundation, which is taking care of those who took care of us. So each of the veterans that they've worked with have sadly passed away. They'll put out a tribute video for that said veteran. This is one of their most recent videos. I'm not going to say anything throughout the video, out of respect. But I will say this. Regardless of your generation and what war you've fought in, whether you're active duty or not, thank you for your service. Thank you.
I was aboard the USS West Virginia, just forward of the Arizona. I was a 20-year-old brat that grew up overnight. I saw this ship when she exploded, and it was about 3 to 5 minutes later, a bomb came through the turret that I was in. 11 men were burned beyond recognition. 2 of us walked out alive. My faith in the Lord Jesus Christ is what protected me and kept me all through World War II and the Korean War. To be here this morning, 78 years later, is nostalgic, believe me. Did I ever dream at the age of 98 that I would be once again back where it all started? Aloha!
Thank you for your service.
This is Stu Hedley right here. He was on the USS West Virginia.
You're welcome. I first say to you young people, stay in school. Don't quit under any conditions. Aloha! Merry Christmas! Aloha! Hang loose. Freedom is not free. Our freedom could be lost in one generation. Learn to love one another, regardless of race, color, creed, hairstyle, clothes, or whatever. If you learn to love one another, you're not going to fight with one another. Young people, Strive to do your very best. Don't be mediocre. Stand out. Set yourself a goal and stick with it. But aim high. You are the future of the country. We are passing on, and we're leaving our legacy to you young people. Remember Pearl Harbor and keep America alert.
So, yeah, that was one of the two most recent videos by the Best Defense Foundation. Now, out of all the channels you've seen me react to, this is the one I want you to subscribe to. All the others I've reacted to, Oversimplified, Mr. Baldwin, etc., those you can decide whether you want to subscribe to or not. But this one, I want you to subscribe to. If you truly love our military, and especially the past generations that have fought for us, to make sure we can still have our freedom, then you should subscribe to them. Part of the reason why I like the channel so much is because I actually had a relative that fought in World War II. My my great grandfather Williams, from my father's mom side, but yeah, my father's mom's side of the family. He fought in World War II as a Navy chaplain, meaning he basically gave people their last rites. And occasionally had to stop people from gambling their money away. I never got to meet him, though he only passed 9 years ago in 2012. I never got to meet him, so I take stuff like this a bit closer to home, if you know what I mean. So yeah, regardless of which generation, World War One, World War Two, Korea, Vietnam, etc., Iraq, Afghanistan, regardless of which war you've fought in, thank you for your service. We probably wouldn't have our freedom still if it weren't for these people of these generations. Please go subscribe to the Best Defense Foundation.